Hey, what's up, guys? Kyle Gal back with another video, and today I want to do my Naruto review, episode 33 review, English dub. So here it goes. Episode starts out with Ino, Choji, and Shikamaru were like saying something to them. They said they actually were trying to help out Sakura there and stuff like that when she was technically fucking down and shit like that. They did their little fucking. They did their formation there. Shikamaru and Choji fucking did their formation there. They're like, good. They said, we need to do this and stuff like that. Choji was gonna try to start fucking running away there. He was trying to start fucking running away there and shit like that. And fucking the guy, the sound ninja guy with the fucking pipes in his hands, he said he called him a he called him a, he called him a fatso or so. He actually called him a fatso and shit like that. And it actually fucking pissed off Choji there. And he's like, "What the fuck you said to me?" and shit like that. He's like, "What the fuck you said to me?" and shit like that. And then and then he's like, I call you fatty and shit like that. And he's like, I'm not fat. He's like, I'm chubby and shit. And then he got fucking pissed off, and he he got really pissed off. You fucking, and then Georgie's like saying, he's like, you fucking pissed me off and shit like that. So he fucking was he got really pissed off about it, and he did his human. We've seen Choji actually do his human boulder for the first time there. Um, so he did his human boulder. The guy was trying to stop him in mid tracks with his like little air things there, or his little pipes things there. He's like, what the fuck? He's like, this thing's going too fast to fucking push off and shit like that. So he was using that shit. Oh man, the guy with the fucking bandages and shit like that was going after Choji there. Chikamaru stopped him and shit like that with the paralysis jutsu there. And and then he's like, oh crap, this is fucking paralysis and shit. He's like, I'm fucking trapped now and shit like that. That's what he was saying and shit. When Choji was doing this, and he's like, Choji went up in the air. He's like, "Oh shit!" Are the guy with the pipes in his hands? Fucking's like, "Oh shit! I'm kind of fucked there." He's like, "If I don't get out of the way, I'm gonna be fucking fly." He's like, I'm gonna get fucking." He's like, "I'm gonna get fucking squish." So he fucking jumps out of the fucking way. He's like, "That's a fucking close call and shit like that." Me. They told our technically, was taking on the girl and shit, the girl sound ninja and shit like that. She did her paralysis jutsu, or she did her mind transferring jutsu there. We get to see also the first time there. Eh. We actually also get to see Shikamaru use the paralysis jutsu also, but we see the mind transferring for the first time there, and she took over her body and stuff like that. And then the guy was like, "Oh shit, and she can take over bodies and stuff like that." And she's like, "That's not really good and shit." And um, so with when that was happening with that, they were getting pushed and stuff like that around. They were getting pushed a little bit around and shit like that. They're like, "Oh yeah, nice try and shit." He's like, "Your attacks are fucking weak and shit." So they were saying something about, it's like, why you're doing this? You Because you want the scroll and you want to pass the test and stuff like that. That's what they were saying. They're like, no, we don't give a fuck about the scroll or the test. And they said the only thing we're going after is Sasuke, and that's what they were saying and shit. And then they're like, oh shit, crap like that. When when that was actually happening and shit like that with it. uh, freaking freaking Tintin and uh, Neji arrive there and shit like that. And then they're like, "Who is this?" and shit like that. And they're like, the sound ninjas are like, "Who is this?" and shit like that. And then he was like, "Well, you use my teammate as a." He's like, "Who fucking?" He's like, "Who fucking used my teammate as a fucking punching bag?" and shit like that. And then that's what Neji was saying and stuff. Neji was ready to attack there, or Tintin and Neji were ready to attack, but some like powerful chakra Neji noticed there from his using his Byakugan. We actually get to see Neji using the Byakugan there, and for the first time also. Oh man, he oh man, he's like this is out of our hands now and stuff like that. So fucking Sasuke fucking wakes up with the curse mark thing. Oh man. And then he was like, he told Sakura, he's like, "Who did this to you?" and shit like that. When he was saying, "Who did this to you?" Sakura was like, kind of scared and shit like that. And so she was kind of fucking scared and shit like that with it. Man. And then he was like, "Who did this to you?" and shit like that. And then the guy with the fucking pipes in his hand, he's like, "I fucking did that shit to her and shit." And he got fucking pissed off. Fucking, he was so pissed and shit. He fucking when he did his like full attack on him, he did the pipe hand did his full attack on him there, and he teleported Sakura and Sasuke to safety, or Sakura and Naruto to safety there. Sasuke teleported Naruto and Sakura to safety there and shit. And then Sasuke just went into a fucking rampage there. He grabs his fucking hands there, and he's like, you're worthless without these hands there. And then he breaks his fucking hand. He breaks his fucking arms there. Well, Taylor, he breaks his fucking arms there. He's like, he grabs him like in the back of his thing and actually breaks his arms there. He actually breaks his arms there and shit like that. And the guy with the bandages on him, he was like saying, "Fuck this." He's too fucking powerful and shit like that. So he just gave up the scroll, and he's like, "We're not dealing with this shit." He's like, "We're not dealing with this shit." He's like, "We're gonna fucking drop out." He's like, we all know about Orochimaru wanted him and stuff like that. And Sakura said, who is Orochimaru and shit like that to the Sound Ninjas. And then they didn't really say much. They just like fled there when they did that. And in the end of the episode, they just told everybody was gonna help out Naruto, Sakura, and Sasuke there in the end of the episode. So, yep, that's pretty much it. Comment, rate, more responsible to the spam videos. We like my videos. Please subscribe, hit that bell notification if you want to see more uploads. Comment, more responsible to the spam videos. We like hug out. Peace.